next portion of the syllabus this week we have the arpeggios. I will review the first four that you play. We started last week. Again, remember, arpeggio needs to be played all connected by twisting and raising the elbow slightly up. It's not a good angle. Let me just move this a little bit. Yeah. When you're passing, you have to keep it connected, twisting the elbow, twisting the wrist and raising the elbow to open up space for your thumb to move under the palm. Okay. For left hand also. Skipping more than one, you just have to do with fingers slightly twisting and raising slightly again. Don't do this. You don't need to go too high. Make sure you play all connected. So now the fingering, the first group of the fingers, 5, 4, 2 in left hand and 1, 2, 3 in right hand. Remember to keep your hands curved and always play with fingertips. Never play flat like this. Especially in arpeggios, you're gonna face a lot of challenges for these crossings when you keep them flat. You have to have your palms always open. Imagine you have something circle inside of your hand. Hands together. So next reading scale will be the G major, which is the same fingering used or going over the white notes. Remember, using the scale degrees 1, 3, 5, it's the major triad. Instead of playing simultaneously, you're playing each note individual. That's what arpeggio is. Breaking the chords, the major tonic triads into individual notes. Last week it was D major. D major, now you're changing the finger. Not in right hand still continues with 1, 2, 3, and majority of the arpeggios you're going to have those fingering for right hand. So left hand now changes the fourth finger into 3, the second note, the third of the scale, changing from 4 to 3. So you have not white to white to go, like in C major, you had white to white, and you had 5, 4. In G major, you had white to white, 5, 4. And in D major, now it's changing. You have 5, 3, 2, instead of 5, 4, 2. Right hand, as I said before, no changes. Just remember, out of 2 sharps in a key signature D major, you have 2 sharps F and C, you're using only 1. Let's go. Twist, elbow up slightly to open up space for move for your thumbs. And the next will be A major. A major, still you remain on 5, 3, 2 in left hand, and 1, 2, 3, no changes in right hand. Out of 3 sharps, we're going in a circle of the 5th. You still have to use only 1 sharp. It's the 3rd of the scale. It's a C sharp. Twist. Left hand goes slightly twisting and raising elbow for the thumb. This was A major, and now here we have E major. Out of 4 sharps, you still have to use only 1 on your rate. It's the 3rd note again. Left hand remains on 5, 3, 2, and no changes in right hand. 1, 2, 3. Remember, the arpeggios are next to the scales. Every single scale you did practice, next to it comes for the arpeggios for the exact major. This was E. Next we have B major. No finger changes, but now you start using 2 sharps out of 5 in the key signature. You have the 3rd as a sharp and the 5th as a sharp. The 3rd of the scale and the 5th of the scale. No changes in right hand. We have is the F sharp or G flat enharmonic equal major. Fingers won't change, but this scale is unique, this arpeggio is unique because you have only the black notes. And it makes it a little bit tricky because crossing and black to black, it's awkward too, until you get used to. Please pay attention on that. Again, no changes in the fingering. 5, 3, 2 remains in left hand and 1, 2, 3 remains in right hand. This is the only major you have all black. This was the F sharp G flat, and finally the last one. We have the C sharp and D flat. Here the fingering changes. So before you had white to white, C major, G major, 5 to 4. Then you start having white to black. That's where your left hand start using the 5, 3 instead of 5, 4. And the only one we had, so far, unique is this. Black to black. And you still have 5, 3. Here in this major, it's changing. We have to start with finger number 2 and 4th finger in right hand. Finger number 2 is in left and 4th finger is in right hand. And now look, you have black to white. You have 2 blacks, and the white note, the only white note you're going to use is between 2 blacks. And that white note, both hands going to play with finger number 1. We have couple scales like that, couple arpeggios like that, when you have to start on a black and the second note it's a white, and they are all going to be with the same fingering. D flat major like that. Look, 2 and 4, now twisting, and my thumb is on E sharp. If we're thinking it's a C sharp major, if we think it's a D flat major, then this note will be called F. First finger on it, then 4, 2. First finger on the white note, and then 4, 2. So D flat major is like that. A flat major will be like that, the same fingering both hands. E flat major will be like that. You have the first, next, upcoming 3 majors with a similar fingering. This is so far for this week in arpeggio sections. I will be continuing with the next with our syllabus.